Pulled your old sweater from the bottom of the drawer, the one you always left lying on the bedroom floor. I thought the scent of you would make my chest go tight, but it's just a piece of cotton in the evening light. I smiled at the memory of our favorite beach, accepting that the shoreline is now out of reach. The map we used to look at is folded away. We took different exits at the end of the day. I'm not looking at the rearview or wishing you'd call. I'm just watching the shadows grow long on the wall. The keys to the apartment are back on your ring, and I'm finding comfort in not holding a thing. And you're lost forever, but I'm doing fine, walking the borders of this new life of mine. No tragic goodbyes, no tears on my sleeve, just a peaceful surrender as the memories leave. The story is over, the chapters are done, and I'm walking away under a setting sun. It's funny how forever can shrink to a day, how easily the promises can just drift away. But a heart doesn't stop when a love runs its course. It just finds a new rhythm without any force. Walking the borders of this new life of mine. No tragic goodbyes, no tears on my sleeve, just a peaceful surrender as the memories leave. The story is over, the chapters are done, and I'm walking away under a setting sun. Lost in the past, left in the grave. I'm keeping my eyes on a brand new day, letting you go, letting it breathe. Nothing left to lose, nothing left to grieve. Picking up the pieces of a glass on the floor, trying not to make a sound as I look at the door. I learned to keep the crying locked deep in my throat while I trace the empty collar of your winter coat. The house is a museum of the things we used to say, but I'm moving like a shadow so I don't disturb the grave. Neighbors think I'm fine, cause they don't hear a scream. They don't know I'm drowning in a quiet kind of dream. I sit at the table and I stare at the wall, watching how the dust in the afternoon fall. It's a different kind of breaking when you don't make a mess, just a slow, heavy folding under all the distress. These are my quiet sorrows, they don't make a fuss. They just sit in the corner in the wreckage of us. They don't break the windows or tear down the tree. They just slowly, surely take the life out of me. No warning, no anger, no slamming of doors, just a quiet sorrow sinking into the floors. Everybody's looking for a thunderous end, but the heart breaks softly when it's losing a friend. It's the sound of the snow as it covers the track. It's the knowing completely that you're not coming back. Sorrows, they don't make a fuss. They just sit in the corner in the wreckage of us. They don't break the windows or tear down the tree. They just slowly, surely take the life out of me. Quiet sorrow sinking into the floors. Keep it down, don't say a word. Let the pain be the only thing that goes unheard. Just a breath, then a sigh. A quiet sorrow, a silent goodbye. Watch the water pool in the palm of my hand, like a tiny bit of ocean from a forgotten land. I don't call your number, I don't check my phone. I just let the cold air settle deep in my bone. The television's flashing with the volume turned low. A bright, colorful world that I no longer know. It's easy to be sad when the storm is outside, but it's harder when the weather is something you hide. I walk across the rug, avoiding your chair, because the absence of you is too heavy to bear. I'm a ghost in a jacket that you used to lend, just waiting for the nighttime to finally end. And these lonely tears, they don't fix a thing. They don't promise or a gold wedding ring. They just run down my face in the dark of the room, like water columns rising in a desert of gloom. Nobody is watching, nobody is near, just a lifetime of love turning into a tear. And it's falling for nobody but me. If a heart breaks in pieces and there's no one around, does it make an echo, does it make a sound? Or does it just vanish like smoke in the air, leaving nothing but salt on the clothes that I wear? Fix Let them fall, let them dry. Don't ask me reasons, don't ask me why. Just a drop on the sheet, just a stain on the sleeve. The loneliest tears are the ones that can't leave. The silver light is spilling through the window pane, like a pale frozen river that is masking my pain. It paints the empty mattress where your head used to rest, a cruel bright spotlight on the ache in my chest. I used to love the evening, the secrets it kept. Now I'm counting every second that you haven't slept. The world outside is sleeping under blankets of blue, but I'm wide awake and drowning in the memory of you. The moon is fully shining, showing off all its grace, but it's just a hollow reminder of the glow on your face. It holds no warmth, it gives no comfort tonight. Just a cold, sterile theater of a ghost in flight. And it's just an empty moonlight shining on down, bleaching out the colors of this lonely old town. A million stars are watching, but they got nothing to say to a heart that's been shattered and a love pushed away. The sky is so beautiful, but it's all just a lie. Underneath this cold and empty moonlight, they say the moon has power over ocean and tide, but it can't pull the sorrow from the shadows inside. It just forces the darkness to step into view, making sure that I see every shadow of you. But they got nothing to say to a heart that's been shattered and a love pushed away. The sky is so beautiful, but it's all just a lie. Underneath this cold and empty moonlight, turn down the sky, pull down the shade. I don't wanna see how the memories fade. Just a cold silver rain, just an empty bright night, left alone in I'm standing on the platform watching red tail lights merge into the fog of these December nights. You didn't turn around, you didn't wave your hand like a final chapter neither one of us planned. The train tracks are humming with a cold iron sound as the last of your presence leaves this frozen town. I still have the whisper of your breath on my neck as I walk through the kitchen, an emotional wreck. Your handwriting's fading on the note by the keys, like a summer leaf bowing to a wintertime breeze. I try to hold the image of your face in my mind, but the blur of the distance makes it harder to find. And it's a fading goodbye, stretching over the miles, washing out the laughter and the ghost of our smiles. It's not a clean break, it's a slow bleeding line where your life stops wrapping around into mine. The further you travel, the less I can cry, lost in the echo of a fading goodbye. If a word dies out slowly, doesn't mean it was real. Or does time rewrite everything a spirit can't feel? I'm shouting your name, but the wind takes the sound before it can even hit the cold, hard ground. I can cry, lost in the echo of a fading goodbye. Going dim, sinking low, losing the only thing I didn't want to let go. Just a speck in the distance, just a smudge in the sky. Goodbye, my fading goodbye. I'm staring at the hearth where the flames used to dance, in the remains of a beautiful ruined romance. The wood has turned gray and the heat is all gone, leaving me cold in the chill of the dawn. I reach for the embers, but they crumble to dust like the iron rings of an old broken trust. We used to be a wildfire, blinding and bright. We could have burned down the darkest of nights, but passion burns fast and it leaves leaves a deep scar. Now I don't even know who we legally are. I'm sweeping the floor where the sparks used to fall, collecting the soot that is staining the wall. And now I'm left with these lonely ashes, after the lightning and the thunderous crashes. The fire is dead and the smoke is cleared out, leaving nothing but silence and a shadow of doubt. I'm holding a handful of what used to burn, watching it scatter with nowhere to turn. They say from the ashes a phoenix will rise, but they never looked into these hollowed out eyes. There is no new life in a heart made of stone, just a cold gray reminder that I'm completely alone. Thunderous crashes. The fire is dead and the smoke is cleared out, leaving nothing but silence and a shadow of doubt. I'm holding a handful of what used to burn, watching it scatter with nowhere to turn. Going cold, blowing away. Nothing is left of our yesterday, just a gray dust on the tips of my shoes, the loneliest ashes of a love I had to lose. Drove out to the edge of our favorite view, where the sky meets the earth in a brilliant blue. But the line in the distance is jagged and torn, like a promise we made on the day I was born. The colors are bleeding, the purple and red look like the final words that you said. I'm standing on the ridge where we used to look far, counting the wreckage of our fallen star. The world doesn't curve like it used to do. It just drops into nothing since I lost you. I'm holding my hand up to block out the sun, but the damage is finished, the fading's begun. And I'm staring straight at a broken horizon, tired to think about rising. The edge of the world is fractured and split, and I'm stuck on the dark, lonely side of it. There's no tomorrow, no beautiful view, just a broken horizon dividing me from you. We used to believe we could see past the bend, that our love was a road that would never end. But the pavement cracks open and the skyline falls down, leaving me stranded in this ghost of a town. Tired to think about rising. The edge of the world is fractured and split, and I'm stuck on the dark, lonely side of it. There's no tomorrow, no beautiful view, just a broken horizon dividing me from you. Falling, the ground is giving way. Nothing can fix the end of the day, just a sharp line where the light used to be, a broken horizon as far as I can see. Standing under the flickering porch light, watching your shadow dissolve into the night. The gravel didn't even make a sound as you took your love and walked it into the ground. I'm looking down at the wet concrete floor, staring at the space where you don't live anymore. The rain is starting to wash away the track off the only person I'll never get back. I wanna run out and cover the ground to keep the last piece of you that I found. But the mud is thick and my feet feel like lead as I replay every terrible thing that we said. And I'm listening to your fading footsteps go, walking away into the dark and the snow. Every step is a mile, every second's a year, washing away everything I held dear. The rhythm is slow and the sound is too thin. This is the place where my endings begin, with the sound of your fading footsteps. can a heart still beat in my chest when you took the parts that I love the best? You're leaving no trace, you're leaving no spark, just a quiet trail disappearing in the dark. Where my endings begin with the sound of your fading footsteps. Quiet now, can't hear them at all. Just the sound of the rain as it starts to fall. No more walking, no more sound, just the emptiest street that I've ever found. I called out your name just to hear the sound of something familiar on this lonely ground, but the walls just threw it right back in my face. A cruel reminder of this hollowed out space. The coat hooks are bare and the closets are clean, like you were a person I only had dreamed. I sit on the floor where we used to sit close. Now I'm just keeping the company of a ghost. Every I love you we let fill the room is trapped in the plaster and feeding the gloom. I try to speak up but my throat is too dry to give any wings to a final goodbye. And now it's just hollow echoes in the dark, no flame left to burn, not a single spark, just the sound of my heartbeat bouncing off stone, telling me over and over I'm alone. You took all the music and left me the noise of a life that's been stripped of its joy. In these hollow echoes, if the room retains a memory of a voice that used to stay, why does it feel like it's pushing me away? It repeats every promise, it mimics your laugh, cutting my fragile spirit right cleanly in half. losing the fight to a shadow of doubt. Just my own voice coming back to me in the deepest of the vacancy. Poured 2 cups out of habit at dawn. Forgot for a second that you were completely gone. The steam used to rise like a fog in the room, a sweet little shield from the morning time gloom. But now it just sits on the edge of the wood, a bitter reminder of where we once stood. I watched the black liquid turn heavy and stagnant, like every old promise that became fragmented. The sun is climbing up high past the trees, but the kitchen is locked in a permanent freeze. I take a small sip just to feel something bitter, to match the sharp mind of a beautiful quitter. And I'm staring down at this cold coffee cup, waiting for a warmth that is never showing up. It's dark and it's stagnant, it's settled and flat, the perfect depiction of where we are at. You left before the morning could even turn bright, and left me with cold coffee in the early light. We used to stay up just to talk through the dark, fueling the fire with every sweet spark. Now I'm just swallowing down the regret of a love that burned out on a day I can't forget. Showing up, it's dark and it's stagnant, it's settled and flat, the perfect depiction of where we are at. You left before the morning could even turn bright, and left me with cold coffee in the early light. Pour it out down the sink, too cold to touch, too bitter to think. Just a stain on the mug, just a ring on the wood, the end of a morning we both understood. Pulled your old sweater from the bottom of the drawer, the one you always left lying on the bedroom floor. I thought the scent of you would make my chest go tight. but it's just a piece of cotton in the evening light. I smiled at the memory of our favorite beach, accepting that the shoreline is now out of reach. The map we used to look at is folded away. We took different exits at the end of the day. I'm not looking at the rearview, wishing you'd call. I'm just watching the shadows grow long on the wall. The keys to the apartment are back on your ring, and I'm finding comfort in not holding a thing. And you're lost forever, but I'm doing fine, walking the borders of this new life of mine. No tragic goodbyes, no tears on my sleeve, just a peaceful surrender as the memories leave. The story is over, the chapters are done, and I'm walking away under a setting sun. It's funny how forever can shrink to a day, how easily the promises can just drift away. But a heart doesn't stop when a love runs its course. It just finds a new rhythm without any force. As the memories leave, the story is over, the chapters are done, and I'm walking away under a setting sun. Lost in the past, left in the gray, I'm keeping my eyes on a brand new day. Letting you go, letting it breathe, nothing left to lose, nothing left to grieve. Picking up the pieces of a glass on the floor, trying not to make a sound as I look at the door. I learned to keep the crying locked deep in my throat, while I trace the empty collar of your winter coat. The house is a museum of the things we used to say, but I'm moving like a shadow so I don't disturb the grave. The neighbors think I'm fine cause they don't hear a scream. They don't know I'm drowning in a quiet kind of dream. I sit at the table and I stare at the wall, watching how the dust in the afternoon fall. It's a different kind of breaking when you don't make a mess, just a slow, heavy folding under all the distress. These are my quiet sorrows, they don't make a fuss. They just sit in the corner in the wreckage of us. They don't break the windows or tear down the tree. They just slowly, surely take the life out of me. No warning, no anger, no slamming of doors, just a quiet sorrow sinking into the floors. Everybody's looking for a thunderous end, but the heart breaks softly when it's losing a friend. It's the sound of the snow as it covers the track. It's the knowing completely that you're not coming back. In the wreckage of us, they don't break the windows or tear down the tree. They just slowly, surely take the life out of me. No warning, no anger, no slamming of doors, just a quiet sorrow sinking into the floors. Keep it down, don't say a word. Let the pain be the only thing that goes unheard. Just a breath, then a sigh, a quiet sorrow, a silent goodbye. Watch the water pool in the palm of my hand, like a tiny bit of ocean from a forgotten land. I don't call your number, I don't check my phone, I just let the cold air settle deep in my bone. The television's flashing with the volume turned low, a bright, colorful world that I no longer know. It's easy to be sad when the storm is outside, but it's harder when the weather is something you hide. I walk across the rug, avoiding your chair, because the absence of you is too heavy to bear. I'm a ghost in a jacket that you used to lend, just waiting for the nighttime to finally end. And these lonely tears, they don't fix a thing, they don't mend a promise or a gold wedding ring. They just run down my face in the dark of the room, like water columns rising in a desert of gloom. Nobody is watching, nobody is near, just a lifetime of love turning into a tear. And it's falling for nobody but me. If a heart breaks in pieces and there's no one around, does it make an echo, does it make a sound, or does it just vanish like smoke in the air, leaving nothing but salt on the clothes that I wear? nobody but me. Let them fall, let them dry. Don't ask me reasons, don't ask me why. Just a drop on the sheet, just a stain on the sleeve. The loneliest tears are the ones that can't leave. The silver light is spilling through the window pane like a pale frozen river that is masking my pain. It paints the empty mattress where your head used to rest. A cruel bright spotlight on the ache in my chest. I used to love the evening and the secrets it kept. Now I'm counting every second that you haven't slept. The world outside is sleeping under blankets of blue, but I'm wide awake and drowning in the memory of you. The moon is fully shining, showing off all its grace, but it's just a hollow reminder of the glow on your face. It holds no warmth, it gives no comfort tonight, just a cold, sterile theater of a ghost in flight. And it's just an empty moonlight shining on down, bleaching out the colors of this lonely old town. A million stars are watching, but they've got nothing to say to a heart that's been shattered and a love pushed away. The sky is so beautiful, but it's all just a lie underneath this cold and empty moonlight. They say the moon has power over ocean and tide, but it can't pull the sorrow from the shadows inside. It just forces the darkness to step into view, making sure that I see every shadow of you. Yeah, it's just an empty moonlight shining on down, bleaching out the colors of this lonely old town. A million stars are watching, but they've got nothing to say to a heart that's been shattered and a love pushed away. The sky is so beautiful, but it's all just a lie underneath this cold and empty moonlight. Turn down the sky, pull down the shade. I don't wanna see how the memories fade. Just a cold silver ring, just an empty bright night left alone in the empty moonlight. on the platform, watching red tail lights merge into the fog of these December nights. You didn't turn around, you didn't wave your hand. Like a final chapter, neither one of us planned. The train tracks are humming with a cold iron sound as the last of your presence leaves this frozen town. I still have the whisper of your breath on my neck as I walk through the kitchen, an emotional wreck. Your handwriting's fading on the note by the keys, like a summer leaf bowing to a wintertime breeze. I try to hold the image of your face in my mind, but the blur of the distance makes it harder to find. And it's a fading goodbye, stretching over the miles, washing out the laughter and the ghost of our smiles. It's not a clean break, it's a slow bleeding line where your life stops wrapping around into mine. The further you travel, the less I can cry, lost in the echo of a fading goodbye. If a word dies out slowly, doesn't mean it was real. Or does time rewrite everything a spirit can feel? I'm shouting your name, but the wind takes the sound before I can even hit the cold hard ground. Going dim, sinking low, losing the only thing I didn't want to let go. Just a speck in the distance, just a smudge in the sky. Goodbye, my fading goodbye. Staring at the hearth where the flames used to dance, and the remains of a beautiful ruined romance. The wood has turned gray and the heat is all gone, leaving me cold in the chill of the dawn. I reach for the embers, but they crumble to dust, like the iron rings of an old broken trust. We used to be a wildfire, blinding and bright, We could have burned down the darkest of nights, but passion burns fast and it leaves a deep scar. Now I don't even know who we legally are. I'm sweeping the floor where the sparks used to fall, collecting the soot that is staining the wall. And now I'm left with these lonely ashes after the lightning and the thunderous crashes. The fire is dead and the smoke has cleared out, leaving nothing but silence and a shadow of doubt. I'm holding a handful of what used to burn, watching it scatter with nowhere to turn. They say from the ashes a phoenix will rise, but they never looked into these hollowed out eyes. There is no new life in a heart made of stone, just a cold gray reminder that I'm completely alone. Cleared out, leaving nothing but silence and a shadow of doubt. I'm holding a handful of what used to burn, watching it scatter with nowhere to turn. Going cold, blowing away. Nothing is left of our yesterday, just a gray dust on the tips of my shoes, the loneliest ashes of a love I had to lose. Standing under the flickering porch light, watching your shadow dissolve into the night. The gravel didn't even make a sound as you took your love and walked it into the ground. I'm looking down at the wet concrete floor, staring at the space where you don't live anymore. The rain is starting to wash away the track of the only person I'll never get back. I wanna run out and cover the ground to keep the last piece of you that I found. But the mud is thick and my feet feel like lead as I replay every terrible thing that we said. And I'm listening to your fading footsteps go, walking away into the dark and the snow. Every step is a mile, every second's a year, washing away everything I held dear. The rhythm is slow, the sound is too thin. This is the place where my endings begin, with the sound of your fading footsteps. How can a heart still beat in my chest when you took the parts that I love the best. You're leaving no trace, you're leaving no spark, just a quiet trail disappearing in the dark. Where my endings begin, with the sound of your fading footsteps. Quiet now, can't hear them at all, just the sound of the rain as it starts to fall. No more walking, no more sound, just the emptiest street that I've ever found. Called out your name just to hear the sound of something familiar on this lonely ground, but the walls just threw it right back in my face. A cruel reminder of this hollowed out space. The coat hooks are bare and the closets are clean, like you were a person I only had dreamed. I sit on the floor where we used to sit close. Now I'm just keeping the company of a ghost. Every I love you we let fill the room is trapped in the plaster and feet in the gloom. I try to speak up, but my throat is too dry to give any wings to a final goodbye. And now it's just hollow echoes in the dark, no flame left to burn, not a single spark, just the sound of my heartbeat bouncing off stone, telling me over and over I'm alone. You took all the music and left me the noise of a life that's been stripped of its joy in these hollow echoes. If a room retains a memory of a voice that used to stay, why does it feel like it's pushing me away? It repeats every promise, it mimics your laugh, cutting my fragile spirit right cleanly in half. losing the fight to a shadow of doubt, just my own voice coming back to me in the deepest of the vacancy. Poured 2 cups out of habit at dawn. Forgot for a second that you were completely gone. The steam used to rise like a fog in the room, a sweet little shield from the morning time gloom. But now it just sits on the edge of the wood, a bitter reminder of where we once stood. Watch the black liquid turn heavy and stagnant, like every old promise that became fragmented. The sun is climbing up high past the trees, but the kitchen is locked in a permanent freeze. I take a small sip just to feel something bitter, to match the sharp mind of a beautiful quitter. And I'm staring down at this cold coffee cup, waiting for a warmth that is never showing up. It's dark and it's stagnant, it's settled and flat, the perfect depiction of where we are at. You left before the morning could even turn bright, and left me with cold coffee in the early light. We used to stay up just to talk through the dark, fueling the fire with every sweet spark. Now I'm just swallowing down the regret of a love that burned out on a day I can't forget. Before the morning could even turn bright, and left me with cold coffee in the early light. Pour it out down the sink, too cold to touch, too bitter to think. Just a stain on the mug, just a ring on the wood, the end of a morning we both understood. We both understood. Sweeping up the pieces of the frame by the bed, trying not to bleed on the words that you said. Her favorite picture is sliced right through the middle, like a riddle we solved that turned out to be brittle. I'm picking up the shards with my bare shaking hands, the painful remains of our tomorrow night plans. You used to tell me we were clearer than crystal. Now the silence in the hallway feels like a pistol. Every sharp edge on the floor reflects the light, 1,000 tiny mirrors of our final fight. I step across the room, but I have to tread slow when the ground is a minefield of a love let go. And I'm standing in this shattered glass tonight, where everything we built just fell out of sight. It's sharp and it's broken, it's cutting me deep, the heaviest secrets that a spirit can keep. One wrong step and the red starts to show in this room full of shattered glass with nowhere to go. Say you can glue all the pieces back tight, but the cracks will still show when they catch the nightlight. It'll never hold water, it'll never be clear. It's just a sharp weapon left behind by fear. It's cutting me deep, the heaviest secrets that a spirit can keep. One wrong step and the rest starts to show in this room full of shattered glass with nowhere to go. Leave it there, don't sweep it away. Let it stay broken at the end of the day. Just a glittering mess on the bedroom floor. Watch your step as you walk out the door.